Today we're going frog fishing with a cheap frog and an expensive frog. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're out here, and today we're out super early in the morning, and I got my frog shirt on, and that means one thing. Today we're going frog fishing with a cheap frog and an expensive frog. So recently I've had some frogs come in from Temu, and we have them right here, and that got me thinking these frogs probably don't cost that much because they came in a kit. So this is probably like a 50-cent frog, and I wanted to see how it compares to a more expensive and high-end frog. So right here we have the Googan frog, just because I think this is like $8.99 maybe, which isn't super expensive compared to a few other frogs, but I was like, that's an easy one to find, and it's one of my personal favorites, so I can kind of put them up against each other and see how they kind of compare. And obviously the little Googan one is on the shirt right here getting eaten. But yeah, today we're gonna put them head to head and see which one is better, and kind of look at like the differences and the similarities, and go out and try and catch fish on both of them. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. I would really appreciate it. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're trying to reach that goal. I need you guys' help. Smack that button. Let's go ahead, check out these frogs, and then we're gonna go out and do some fishing. All right, so right here we have both of our frogs in the leopard frog color. And there they are. Look at those. Those are some beautiful looking frogs. You can't beat frog fishing. It's one of my favorite bites, especially since it's late summer. Can't go wrong with a frog. So we have our Temu one right here. This one's actually the bigger version. I have a smaller one over here because this one actually has like the eyes on it and stuff. This one's already fallen off because I've used it before. And honestly, for Temu quality, it's not terrible. And then right here we have the old filthy frog. If you guys have used this frog, it is super tough. This frog is built to last. It also has some really heavy hooks on there. And I mean, just the attention to detail is definitely there all over this frog. So the only main differences of this frog is the shape of the bodies, and the fact that the Temu one actually has like a little lead weight on the back right here. And you know, the Googan frog has that little system in there. And the legs are a little longer on the Googan one, and then that's kind of all you get with the Temu one. Other than that, they're both frogs. So the only way we can really test these things out is by tying them both up, going out and trying to catch a fish on both of them and seeing which one is truly better. So I'm gonna tie these things up, hop on the boat, and I'll meet you guys at the first spot. All right, we've made it out to the first spot of the day, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, frog fishing is kind of a dangerous technique, so you always want to wear your eye protection in case a frog comes flying back at you, because you never know, especially whenever you set the hook, how you set the hook on a frog. So we're gonna start off with our Googan one, make some casts. We're gonna judge these frogs off of three things: movement, hookup ratio, durability. I think that's a good three. So let's go ahead and start throwing around some casts. It's early morning. It's the perfect time to be tossing a frog, and hopefully they're gonna be dialed in on a topwater bite. All right, so right here we have our filthy frog, and this is honestly one of my favorite frogs just because of how durable these things are. Like, if you buy one of these things and toss it around, you're not gonna have to buy one for a long time because these bad boys can go through it. So we got our little leopard frog color, which honestly I don't really get to throw too much, so I'm kind of excited about this today. I really like this color. To be honest, it might be a struggle for a frog bite today, since you know it's such late summer. It's just been so hot. So hot. Like, I think this week is supposed to be in like the triple digits. Yeah, we got a good walking action. To be honest, the leopard frog looks so good walking around. Like, that's got to be top 3 favorite frog colors, right? Like black, white, leopard frog. I feel like that's a good top 3 right there. So depending on how you work this frog, it has a tight little walking action, or you know, you can sit there and whenever you twitch it, you can let it kind of do a little glide, like a little swoop, and it actually swoops off pretty far. So this has got a really good side-to-side action. I always find that topwater late summer is just not as hot as it usually is, mainly because these fish are not up shallow. I mean, that is just screaming, come eat me. I mean, literally, it has eat me on the top. Like, come on now. Where are these fish at? If we could go ahead and knock out a few blowups before that sun gets up, we'd be in good shape. I mean, this is one of the coolest looking frogs too. I mean, like I said, the attention to detail is nice. You got the Googan logo. These bad boys are tough. Got eat me on the top. I mean, look at the colors. It's just a beautiful frog. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, they're on the bank. All right, that's our potential right there. They're going crazy. All right, here we go. We're just doing it. We got 50-pound braid. We're good. Got him. Got him. No, he came off. Oh, what the heck just happened to my reel? Oh my gosh, they're still blowing up. I didn't have time to reel in my slack. Where'd they go? Oh, I see them. Right there. Oh, dude, I just blew that. I blew that. Dang it, dude. Dude, I didn't have time to reel up my slack. I just set the hook as soon as it hit the water. Dude, why did I hook the small fish? Like, why didn't one of the bigger ones come eat it? What the heck? Dude, there was like 5 fish in that group. They all just swam right by me. But you know, that is frog fishing. Frog fishing, you're gonna miss some fish. I mean, that's just how it is. That's just how it is sometimes. Can't catch them all. I mean, if we were to hook our first fish of the day, like, it would have been too easy. Like, we have to, you know, build up to that. Oh, I just landed on a fish. What? How did my drag do that? Dude, am I getting sabotaged by my reel right now? What was that? Oh, one's coming towards it. That might not be a fish. What the heck is behind my frog right now? What the heck is that? It came out of those trees. I don't know how I feel about that. Uh-oh. It's got, oh my, what was that? Is that a turtle or a snake? That's a turtle. Is it? No, that's not a turtle. What the? Now I'm interested. What was just behind my frog? Dude, whatever it is, it took it under. Could you imagine if it was like a snake or something, I hooked it? Oh my, I would just cut the frog off. I mean, I would just be gone. Oh, oh my gosh. That's just creeping me out. Oh, something's right there. Got him. Jeez. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Is my luck today just not happening? I mean, I literally hooked him. He was on the smaller side. Maybe he was holding on to it. I don't know. I think I can tell what kind of day today is going to be, and I'm not here for that. Go. Oh, I'm about to throw myself in. What the heck is going on today? It's ridiculous. Finally get a good bite and somehow miss it. I mean, really? Yep, it's a fish hole. I hate fish. Every single one of them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm about to set the hook. Got him. Got him. Got him. What'd I say? I said I was about to set the hook. Get up here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm so happy now. It was not pretty until this fish came on and read the top of the frog, which is said eat me, and he actually ate it. Unlike most of the fish that we've hooked with this thing, well, I don't even know if we've really hooked them. They haven't really ate it real well. Light work, baby, light work. Not a bad fish either. We will definitely take it. Oh man, that feels great to have a fish. Thanks, bud. We did it! We are victorious. We have a fish on the board. Now I think what is happening is that these fish are schooled up and they have a bite period. And once they get up on like some bait and stuff and they can like ambush it and attack it, they'll finally eat my frog. But when they're swimming together and they're not eating anything, they don't want to touch nothing, which is very weird, but we got a fish. All right, I don't know how many more frog bites we're gonna get, so I feel like we should go ahead and top the Temu one. To be honest, I've fished with this frog a lot. I absolutely love this frog. I honestly think that today though, we just had some terrible luck, and this is one of my favorite frogs though, so I mean, I think this is the way to go. Plus, you guys can actually save some money on this these filthy frogs whenever you go to googansquad.com. You can use Logan at checkout and save some money. But now it's time for a Temu frog. Now, the one thing I do dislike about this Temu frog is I don't like the little lead weights on the bottom like that. Don't walk bad at all. And this was probably, it came in one of the Temu kits, so I'm assuming that it's probably like 50 cents or something. Oh my gosh, look at the group of fish right there. Oh my gosh. None of them eat. See? It's so weird. They school up in the shallow and then they don't eat unless that bite period snaps on, and then it's like mayhem. But like there's like 5 or 6 fish, I mean giants, just cruising the bank. It might look like I'm just not good at fishing, but I'm getting outsmarted. There's a difference, all right? These fish are so weird right now. I can't even describe why they're doing it or why, I don't even know. That's how confused I am. He ate it. He broke me off. He broke me off. What? How? There he goes. There's my fish. 2 of them. 2 fish in a school. Well, it's a good thing we have an extra Temu frog. Just snap me up. What the heck? Doesn't have the greatest walking action. The bigger one had a better one. This is the smaller one. I don't know how I feel about the smaller one. All right, let's go ahead and compare these bad boys after fishing with them. Obviously, we had to tie up the smaller Temu frog, so the other one broke off. But our filthy frog right here, if you're looking for a durable frog, this is definitely the way to go. Honestly, I think that this one is the best because this one, it's just super flimsy. I don't think it's gonna last very long. But I mean, it still gets the job done. But this one right here, this is what you want. Something that lasts long, puts off a good walking action, and has very sticky and sharp hooks. Well, that was hands down probably one of my worst frog fishing days ever. That was brutal, I'm not even gonna lie. I think it's just such late summer. It's so hard to catch fish right now. I've also been up super late and had to get up super early, so it is so hot. We had a bad day. That's the end of it. But we did get to fish with both of them, the cheap one, the expensive one. Obviously the expensive one comes out on top. Couldn't really catch one on the cheap one. We had a bite, it broke off, but I think the expensive one definitely put up a better action and everything. We just weren't very lucky today, and that's probably the story of my life. But that means one thing: next time we come frog fishing again, it's game time. But we did hook a nice fish today. We saw a ton of them. We had some decent blow-ups, and we just missed them for who knows why, but it was a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. But make sure to drop a comment down below of which frog you guys would rather use, and if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Stay fishing.